Seemingly in good spirits, Congressman Steve Scalise sat down with me discussing numerous topics, one of which his road to recovery after being shot during a congressional baseball practice.
I'm doing really well. I still do a lot of physical therapy. I do 3 days a week, trying to get better, especially on my left leg, around where the bullet went in. Still have some nerve and muscle damage, but I work through that.
Being a victim of gun violence, the House Majority Whip says he's always been a strong supporter of the Second Amendment.
In my case, it was people with guns that countered the shooter who was trying to kill me and a lot of other members of Congress that day, and he wasn't successful because there were people with guns to counter him.
After the tragedy in Parkland, Florida, I asked the Louisiana native where he stands on protecting our classrooms, in particular allowing teachers to carry guns, something President Trump has proposed.
Right after September 11th, Congress passed a law that allowed pilots under very strict training to be armed and bring a gun into the cockpit.
Scalise says a lot can be learned from September 11th. He says if schools are interested, they should be able to explore that option.
It is permeating a lot of communities in our country, and I think everybody's been touched in some kind of way by opioid abuse.
When talking about the opioid epidemic, Scalise says Congress just last week put money in place to help local law enforcement, giving them more tools to combat opioid abuse. But the conversation shifted when I asked about a recent statement from a Nevada congressman that Speaker Paul Ryan would be stepping down, leaving the LSU grad to step in. Speaker of the House, is that a job that Steve Scalise would want?
I mean, look, I know that there was an opening for Majority Leader a few years ago, and as whip, I was running for Majority Leader, and I was able to put the votes together to get it. What's going to happen next, I can't predict. All I know is if we stay focused on doing our job and doing it really well, if other opportunities come, then we'll look at them as they arrive.